Accor, the global recognized brand. Can you tell us how you're finding the show? Share with us some experiences you've had here.
Sure, certainly. Well, Alexander, it's a really pleasure to be here. I think what we've certainly seen is just continued amount of enthusiasm and interest in development across the kingdom, but across the wider region as well. Within the sector that I specifically focus on, which is branded residences, we see 70% plus of our luxury developments in the kingdom have a branded residential component. We're about to sign another one later this year. We have a number of projects actively operating and also in sales across our luxury brands, premium brands, and in the mid-scale segment. So the kingdom is very much for us one of our top 4 markets globally for branded residences, and very much set to continue so.
And what do you think is driving this demand for residential properties?
It's a blend between in some cases it's purely for living. So the idea of being able to live your brand. So people who buy branded residences, it's the ultimate expression of loyalty. It's a passion about that brand, the lifestyle you also have. Imagine living in a hotel suite, but that hotel suite is your own private home. So you have a whole array of services arranged for you, a la carte services, a curated offering, tailored bespoke for you as a residence owner, and benefits at a global level across the brand. You also have a number of projects which are in more resort locations, so they benefit from the ability of also having an aspect of a private use, but also when you're not there, you can place your property in the rental program through the hotel, which allows you to be able to generate some income from the property to offset the annual charges.
So that's very interesting. And what areas of the world do you see more demand for this kind of system compared to others?
Whereabouts?
Yeah, what regions do you think are more likely to take this offer up?
Within the kingdom, you certainly have the more private home that people are buying either to live in themselves or to do long-term annual tenancies with as an investment. Those would very much be Riyadh and Jeddah. But then there are a huge amount of opportunities across the kingdom for the latter category I was mentioning, which is a combination of a second, third, fourth home together with a second home sort of investment angle to it. And those would be the Red Sea. We've got 3 branded residential projects in the Red Sea. You've got Gulf of Aqaba, Al-Kabar, and various other destinations across the kingdom. So it's a very rich environment. Similarly, also the Holy City. So we have properties in both Mecca and Medina, which have rental programs.
And to what extent are you looking at different kind of trends in the sector? Are people looking for more health and well-being? Are they looking for sustainability? What of these do you think are people looking for?
They're looking for a various range of things. Sustainability is now really a given. It's not so much something which is viewed as a nice to have. Private purchasers, they expect to have properties which have high sustainability credentials, and for us as a company, sustainability is one of our top 3 priorities. But they're also looking for the hassle-free aspect of a property that has been built, managed and maintained to certain brand standards. And another key trend is really the fact that this is not just a luxury product. So when branded residences first started a quarter of a century ago, it was all in the luxury and ultra-luxury space. And what we've certainly seen over recent years is a continued growth in premium and even in mid-scale segments. For example, the Novotel residences in Mecca, which opened last year, are a great success story in terms of a very successful sales and operations in the mid-scale segment. So we're very much seeing across the kingdom a repetition of what we're seeing at a global level, which is an increasing demand in premium and mid-scale rather than just exclusively on luxury. And the last one is also standalone residences. So roughly 70% of the signings we do of branded residences every year are co-located, hotel and residential. So 30% of those are standalone residences, no hotel components, purely a branded residence designed as a primary home for people to buy and live in, or to do long-term tenancies for purchases.
Thank you. That's a very interesting insight there. Thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure.
And look forward to catching you later.
Absolutely. Thanks very much.